I'll start first with Ryan Timms winning the Knoxville Nationals. I was surprised after his dominating performance just how many people I saw trying to diminish what he'd accomplished. This kid had never before won an outlaw or a high limit race and came into the biggest event on the planet and absolutely beat the brakes off the best in the business. We had lead changes in every Nationals prelim feature coming into that Saturday night show, so don't tell me you can't pass out front at Knoxville. Clean Air is always great, but there were plenty of others before Saturday who didn't do what Timms did out front. He was faster than the guys behind in Clean Air and diced his way through traffic better than anyone. And let's not forget what he did on his prelim night. Third quick in time trials, an 8-4 run in the heat, and then 8th to the win in the feature. I'm fine with calling that initial start suspect back on that Wednesday. There is a case to be made that it should have been called back. But he still had to battle those guys out front and run down Justin Peck. I also saw comments about how he runs Knoxville regularly, I guess alluding to that he somehow has an advantage because of that. We must have forgotten that a bunch of guys run Knoxville weekly and have for a lot of years. It certainly hasn't given any of those guys an advantage. It's crazy that we've gotten to this point where there are a group of folks out there who absolutely must run right out and try and diminish what someone just accomplished in these situations. Why can't we all just tip the cap and say good job? It was one of the biggest upsets in Knoxville Nationals history, and some still aren't satisfied. It's so clear that no matter what happens on a night-to-night basis, some out there will just never be happy with any outcome. I personally thought it was a great ending to the week. I was not convinced going in that Timms had the juice to keep that group of drivers at bay, but he never wavered. Shane Liebig gave him a great car, and Timms delivered in the biggest way possible. He beat the best on the biggest stage and deserves to be celebrated for it.